Good evening. Welcome to Current Affairs. Today is December 23rd, 2016. Lieutenant Governor of Delhi has put in his papers and he has decided to leave the office. Reasons are considered to be personal, but otherwise, this gentleman he was appointed as the LG for Delhi in the year 2013 and he was appointed by UPA government. And in the year 2014, when the new government came into picture, headed by Mr. Narendra Modi, Najib Jung, the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi, offered to submit the resignation letter. But Prime Minister denied, it seems. That's the reason why. So he continued. And in between, again, he expressed his interest to leave, but otherwise, again, stopped by the Prime Minister. But this time, in fact, it was a surprise for all the people in the administration that why this gentleman has put in his papers. But anyways, so maybe very soon a new lieutenant governor is going to take over. And with respect to Najib Jung, so always there was a confrontation with the chief minister of Delhi, and whatever the chief minister has proposed or passed any bills in the this assembly of Delhi, so that was objected by Mr. Najib Jung. So of course there was lots of war of words between these two, but anyways that came to an end. And in fact, in a democracy, that's a very common thing, but that should not disturb the whole system. But finally, Najib Jung has quit. So again, with respect to before I go to, I would like to speak something about Tamil Nadu. And before I go there, I would like to finish up this, and I'll show you the document related to this. So LG of Delhi, that is Mr. Najib Jung, has put in his papers, and he took over as LG in July 2013, right? And the reasons are cited as his personal, right? And it is said by him only. And kindly remember, Lieutenant Governor is just like governor for a state appointed by the President of India. Fine. Next, I'm going further. He also served as the Vice Chancellor for Jamia, Millia, Islamia University. Fine. So basically an academician. And one news is that he may go back to teaching, which is very, very interested field for him. So we need to wait. Otherwise, according to him, so he has a mother who is very, very old and he wanted to serve her. Reasons are many, but anyway, this gentleman has put in his papers. Look at this. So with respect to Chief Secretary of Tamil Nadu. So now the present Chief Secretary from today itself, it is a Girija Vaidyanathan. And she has replaced a person by name Ram Mohan Rao. Ram Mohan Rao was the Chief Secretary for Tamil Nadu. So this is the position that is considered to be very, very important for any state. And the Chief Secretary of the state is appointed by the government. Most of the times, rather every time, that is a choice of the Chief Minister of the day. And that gentleman, so who served as the Chief Secretary, he was also holding the additional charge as this Vigilance Commissioner. But the most unfortunate and the most shocking thing is that he was arrested. Of course, he was not arrested, so he may be arrested soon. But otherwise, this search operations were conducted in his house and in his office. So one of the very, very shocking incidents. It seems that even the government of Tamil Nadu is also not aware of that. Especially after the demonetization, so many such type of illicit activities are coming into the picture. Lakhs of rupees, crores of rupees are being turned into this with the new currency, exchange of the new currency. When a common man outside is suffering to get one single 2000 rupee currency note, and allegation against this person is that so he transformed old notes into new 2000 rupee currency notes worth of 25 crores. worth of 25 crores. And where is this money? Where from these people are getting this? Meaning is simple. So there is a big chain, there is a big link behind all these things. That is the reason why the central government must be more serious on this, and these things must be stopped. On one side a common man is suffering like anything, and on the other side the people like this, by holding the positions, most important positions in various states and in the central government, they are playing with the whole system, which is considered to be very unfortunate, and that should be dealt very severely by the government of the day. Am I clear? That is the reason why. So there is a replacement, and Girija Vaidyanathan, she is the new Chief Secretary of Tamil Nadu, right? So meaning is simple. So irrespective of the position, those people must be punished. India wants the same, right? Now please have a look at this. Look at this. See here, it may be a question in any examination. Which of the following states chief secretary has been replaced because of this allegations and after search operations were conducted? Answer is Tamil Nadu, and the name is Rama Mohan Rao. And the most unfortunate thing is that apart from the chief secretary, he was also holding additional position, like this vigilance commissioner, and now he has been replaced with Girija Vaidyanathan, and she is the current chief secretary of Tamil Nadu. Next, let's go further. When it comes to NGT, National Green Tribunal. So especially this National Green Tribunal, it is always there in the news. And this is the tribunal that has been established to look into the issues that are related to environment. And our environment is getting degraded, and the people and the authorities are least bothered about protecting the environment. People must be educated by the government and by the administration, and that administration itself is not serious with respect to the protection. That's the reason why NGT has taken a decision with respect to various issues, like the diesel vehicles, which are very older, they should be banned in Delhi. Like this, so many decisions have been taken. But yesterday, what happened? The NGT has imposed a complete ban on burning the waste in public places. If any authority, if any agency, if any individual who is associated with this burning the waste in open, that person or the agency will be fined with 25,000 rupees per instance. Clear? It is not one time. Per instance, that will be the agency or the person will be charged 25,000 rupees. See here, it's not just in Delhi, but in most of the metropolitan cities, the same thing is happening. Right? Nobody will bother about the environmental protection. That is the reason why in the open air, the waste is getting burnt. Right? And the gases that are being released, and the pollution that is being caused, and the people who are in the surrounding area, they are all suffering, but there is no change of attitude on the part of the municipal authorities and on the part of the few political leaders who are at the lower level. And this is a very, very unfortunate, and it is not just the directions, they should be implemented very, very clearly and properly. Of course, these green rules have been designed by NGT in the year 2016, and all the states have been asked to frame rules in accordance with the guidelines that are given by NGT, and every state is expected to implement that. Right? So until and unless there is no cooperation among various agencies, protecting the environment is really a difficult task. And apart from this, the NGT has got a complaint that the aeroplanes, so they are emptying these toilet boxes in the air. So obviously, so you are polluting the whole atmosphere, environment. That's the reason why NGT has given a clear instruction to the all airline authorities. If any airlines tries to clear out the toilet boxes in the air, then they will be fined 50,000 rupees. So this is a very, very serious allegation, in fact, and most of the airlines have condemned this, because in the latest aeroplanes that emptying those boxes is not possible, and that can be emptied only after they landed on the ground. But whatever it is, the airlines and every authority must follow certain guidelines, and this environment should not be degraded. Right, now I'll show you this particular point and we'll go ahead. Look at this. National Green Tribunal, it ordered a fine of rupees 50,000 rupees on airlines for emptying toilet tanks in the air. Right, how disgusting it is it not? Next, NGT in other case, it also imposed complete ban on burning the waste in open place, and also announced a fine of rupees 25,000 rupees. 25,000 rupees fine for each such incident. Right? Next. Next, I would like to speak to you with respect to a country called Poland. Poland is a country and it is a member in the European Union. Just like any other democratic country in the world, Poland is also a democratic nation. And last year, in the month of October 2015, so a popularly elected government has been established. And in a democracy, so one fundamental principle is that you need to respect the remaining democratic institutions. But the present government, which is just above 1 year old, is completely mocking the system of the democracy. And the government wants to take the complete control over every institution that is present in the country. That is the reason why there are agitations from the political parties, there are agitations from the media, there are agitations from the people in the country. And obviously, remaining other countries, they will not tolerate this if any country is playing with the system of the democracy. And in a country where you need to uh, uphold the principle of the rule of law, and even that principle is also being marked. The constitutional court, which is considered to be the highest court in Poland, even so, that is also being marked by the government. And the president of the concerned court yesterday, when he was leaving the office very recently, so he said that this particular institution is being marked and this institution is going to be demolished by the existing government. So these are all the very serious allegations, but the government of the day is completely adamant to change. And very serious warnings have been issued by the European Union, and it said very clearly that if you don't go for the course correction immediately, your voting rights from the EU Council will be terminated. So this is a big punishment for Poland. And of course, if the warnings are not for the first time, very regularly the warnings are being sent from European Union to the Poland. But the Poland government is not hearing that, and it is going with its own activities in the same format very adamantly. And such type of governments will not be accepted anywhere. Because Poland is a part of European Union, there is a possibility that European Union may take some severe action against Poland. But whatever it is taking the action or restoring the concept of democracy, that is very, very important. Though they are popularly elected, they are mocking a system of democracy in the country. That's the reason why Poland is very much there in the news for the wrong activities that are being happening from the side of the government. Very, very unfortunate. But there is a hope that everything will be restored back in the very shortest possible period of time. And finally, European Union has given 2 months time to Poland for course correction. So we need to wait and watch, expecting that Poland government will act very peacefully and softly and start respecting every democratic institution in the country, including the constitutional court, including the media. So one of the worst decisions that was taken by Poland government is that the government has decided to stop the media persons into the parliament. How shameful it is. So in a democracy, you should allow the freedom for the media, and both the print and electronic media. This media is going to be stopped from the year 2017, right? So that is the reason why. So media is protesting against this, and when the news has come out, there was a very serious issue to stop the process of the budget, which is related to the year 2017. Budget is a very important phenomenon for any other country. And when the procedures were going on, opposition party, they sat in the open hall, and thousands of protesters were waiting outside, right? So before the parliament. So during that time, the government went inside, and the budget has been accepted in the ante room. Meaning, so they are mocking the democracy. It's a shame on the part of the government of the Poland. Hopefully, everything will be restored back, and the democracy has to be respected. If the democracy is mocked, that country will not be spared by the rest of the countries in the world. Hopefully, for the people of Poland, everything has to come back at the earliest, right? And another serious allegation against Poland government is that in all public authority places, so they are replacing the existing public authorities with their loyalists. So loyalist is a person who supports the government for their everything, whether you do right or wrong, they will be supported. And that is the reason why Poland is very much there in the news because of the wrongdoings of the government. So let's watch the developments that are happening, and either European Union will take action against Poland, either Poland voting rights will be suspended soon, or Poland itself may be suspended from European Union. Remaining other countries may impose sanctions on Poland, or Poland government may rectify its mistakes and start restoring the normalcy. So let's hope for the second one, right? And whenever such type of things are happening anywhere at the international level, so that will become a news for us. Am I clear? Now I'll show you the document with respect to Poland. Look at this. Look at this. Crisis in Poland. It's headed by Jaroslaw Kaczynski, and he belongs to Conservative Law and Justice Party. This party came to the power just 1 year back in October 2015, and the government is undermining the democratic institutions in the country, including the Constitutional Tribunal, which is considered to be the apex court of the Poland, and European Union recommended for protecting the independence of the judiciary. Government is also replacing the public bodies with the loyalists, and to control, the government is trying to control the non-governmental organizations, and it also trying to curb the media freedom, and the journalists will be banned to enter into the parliament from 2017, from next year onwards. And finally, European Union has given 2 months time to Poland for course correction, right? So hopefully everything will be fine for Poland, expecting that the normalcy will be restored in Poland, right? And we are coming to an end with this December, and a fantastic festival is going to come up December 25th. Entire India, entire world is going to celebrate these wonderful festivals, Christmas. And for all the people who are celebrating Christmas, I wish you all very happy and Merry Christmas. Enjoy the day. a wonderful day, memorable day, and whatever the happiness that you are going to get, so that will last forever. And I wish you all the very, very best for being with me this evening. And I'll see you in the next class with some more current affairs. Thank you so much. And I wish you all the very, very best. Take very good care of yourself. Good night. Thank you.